Welcome back. My name is Ron. This is my PlayStation 5 Minecraft Bedrock Edition survival world. I like to think of it as a forever world. I've been on this world now for a lot of months. I should actually do like episode numbers occasionally, or or just list how many days or months I've been playing. But I lost everything. It seems to be a trend lately with people. It was stupidity on my part. I was AFK from the game. I thought I had it paused. I came back, found myself dead in a really random place, and all my gear was gone. I lost a lot of stuff, and so I spent the past week partially just trying to replace a lot of gear. Um, the big thing was uh, I lost an elytra. I lost some shulker boxes. My primary netherite gear. So I had to come up with a new idea of how to get my levels back, get my gear back, and I've come up with some really cool ideas, I think. So I'll just show you off, show you some of the things I've been doing. But one of the things I did here in the Nether was I moved my buddies into this little chamber so they can trade with me more safely instead of having them just swing their swords at me all the time. So let's see how this goes. All right. So yeah, first off, I replaced my gear. Um, this is all netherite now again. Mending, unbreaking, protection 4, swift sneak on the leggings, feather falling, and depth strider on the boots, aqua affinity, and respiration on the hat, on the helmet. Yeah. So yeah, did a lot of stuff with that. Um, And so yeah, so anyway, I got this trading area set up for these guys. I give them gold. They make a lot of noise. They drop stuff. The stuff then goes into the chest down below them. It's real easy. They're out of the way. I have room for another one. I could just keep this. It's modular. I could put in as many of these guys if I wanted to. They do swing a sharp sword sometimes. So I wanted to just keep myself a little more safe from getting stuck between a couple of them or something. So um, they actually do not seem to drop happy gas nearly as much as they used to, and I'm not sure if something changed in the loot table or it's siege specific or what, but yeah, I mean I don't find a lot of Nautilus armor either. That's another one that's kind of weird about this world of mine. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't hit enough treasure chests, but yeah, we can do this all day until I run out of gold. But I have some more over here if I really wanted to. Um, but yeah, so one of the other things I did was I realized that I'm doing a lot in this game and I don't really like to go into the end. So, and plus I lost my elytra. Uh, yeah, so I had to do an end run. It's not my favorite thing in the world to do, but it's a thing. So we'll just go back into the base, and I haven't been here much actually the past week or so. I've been busy doing things in other places. Yeah, let's get rid of this rain and the darkness because I can't remember the last time I slept. All right, here we are at the base. So yeah, these are shulker boxes. This is all the shulker boxes I got in an end run. I have a few more on me. I have a few at another location. Um, and I have some backup netherite gear now too. Let's bring one of those. Wow, it's there anyway. Yeah. So I have backup gear over here in the vault. So just in case things go sideways again. I have 6 extra elytras, and I have a backup box in my ender chest. Some happy gas. I guess I didn't realize I had extra totems of undying. That's kind of good to know. And a couple conduits. Yeah, so this is my this is my backup box. I also have to be careful with shulker boxes because I'm placing them, and so yeah, this is like a backup box in case things go sideways, which they do. Sometimes if I'm haven't done a lot that day or whatever, I do make almost nightly backups of my game. So, which I don't think is that big a deal, but I had forgotten to. I think it was actually right after I recorded my episode, like the next day, and I didn't do anything. Here's my ocean, my warm ocean. It does look dead though. It needs fish or something. I could put some iron, copper columns and some iron columns down there, I guess. That would be kind of funny. Like have tubes with them going back and forth or something. Anyway, uh, where was I? Let me see. I should do these videos more often. Shorter, I don't know. I feel like I get out of the habit of it, and I do enjoy making them. But I also enjoy showing off progress in my world. So I've got all these horses in here. They just need to get out more often. And by out I mean into the nether, because then they can be nether horses. Oh, you escaped. Bedrock, you have to get off the horse for it to go through the teleporter. Slightly different than Java. Alright, so like I said, that's where the guys I trade with were in. But I've been doing a lot of work over here out where my mob farm is, where my ocean monument is, and I guess I'm gonna consider it my industrial district, which I'm probably not going to build a ton of industrial things, but I'm not sure what else to call it. But that's where I've been mining a lot of sand, where I dug up the all the coral from my build or whatever. So this is the first. This has been here. This isn't new. This is the mob farm. It's a mega base on its own. See, double check. I'm in normal mode. That's fine. So yeah, I have one sniffer up here, some bees, some mushroom cows, and then the mob farm. And the mobs do drop, and I get drops from them, and I do get some XP, but it always seems rather slow. I've tried to make it bigger, and like I said, it works. I've got storage here. I've got food. It's pretty much a self-contained base. But let's see. But anyway, so we're right here. Where are we? Are we? Yeah, we're right here. There's 2 extra ocean monuments I haven't explored or conquered yet. I don't know that I need to anytime soon. And then that's the ocean monument, which is just through the Nether hub. Yeah, I've added a few more places in my Nether hubs system network too. So, all right, where did you? Okay, you're still here. I'm always losing horses in the Nether. There's probably a lot of them out here. All right, so this one used to go to my ocean monument, but now it goes somewhere else. I'm just trying to think. How do I want to do this? Let's go here. Let's go here. This is one of two portals that goes to a trial chamber, which is just outside of my ocean monument. Um, so we got ocean monument, trial chamber, north and south entrances. Um, so there is a trial chamber this way, and yeah, it's full of baddies who want to kill me. I just did Hero of the Village, and so I have that as one of my buffs. But up here at the surface of the ocean, I am big reveal. Doo, doo, doo. What could it be? I built this. What is it? It's a guardian farm. It's of my own design, and when I mean that, I mean of my own design. It's kind of different. So, and let me see. So, so I've got my mushroom island over here, my mob farm over here, and I built this on top of the ocean monument because that's where the guardians spawn. All right, so what you have to do when you do something like this is you have to clear all the places that they spawn. The guardians do, and so each one of these pieces of glass with a block of what the heck that is. So basically, this place is lit up and guardian proof. This is Bedrock again, so things are a little different. Oh, look, there's a Nautilus. And I've been using the light to light up the water to keep the mob count down. So there's very little drowned coming into the game nearby. So this is the latest edition. This is a path down into the ocean monument. It's pretty barren in here. There's still parts of it I haven't actually drained all the water out of. But each one of these glass columns is a place where the guardians can spawn in Bedrock. So I've filled them all in, and uh, I've removed I've just been sort of playing around with all this. So, but I could put farms down here or something. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with all the space, but um, most of the usable blocks have been dug out of the monument. Um, I do have a happy ghast around here somewhere. Now there he is. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I should just have an easier way to get onto these little buggers, but they don't. They don't. They don't make it easy, usually. All right. So let's do that. All right. So over here is the entrance to the trial chamber. There is a beacon in the middle of the trial chamber. And that's a marker. Sometimes the distance to the mob farm is not easy to see. So, all right, how this works is there are glass rods, or yeah, glass blocks going straight up for where the chances for the guardians can spawn. So where they spawn is not here actually, but they spawn here. So there was a spawn point on 2 places. I've put I have glass blocks. Let's just break this open. It's not going to affect spawn rates. All right. So they will spawn right here in that 4 by or 2 by 2 by whatever. They'll spawn. They'll go down the water column. They'll kind of get stuck there, and that's okay because that's a bubble Vader column kind of thing, and they just go up, and they go up there. And I was able to install 2 of these side by side, and the spawn rates seem to, well, they're good enough for me for what I'm using it for. And again, the same kind of thing on this side. They spawn down there, they come up into the water, they get pushed that way, they go up the bubble column to where I manually kill them. I do not have a trident killer or anything like that set up. I could, I don't want to. I came up with this design on my own. It took a while to figure out where they were spawning. I was trying to do 4 for 4 different places to get the guardians, but they weren't cooperating very much. So anyway, and then I just used some random blocks to give my structure some some style and shape here. And then what do I have here? I have a bubble Vader and a column. This goes to Bedrock. I haven't done much with this yet, but I have resistance 2 and regeneration and strength between the 2 beacons that are here, one on each side of this location. This is where I'll probably fight some more Wither, keep it away from my base, and clear out the area. So, and then it's just a bubble Vader back up to the middle of the Guardian farm. I guess you could call this is what this is a Guardian farm. All right, and so it's going to be noisy up here. I'll have to excuse me for that. It's a noisy farm. So I have an enchanting table and some storage, some more shulkers. But yeah, the main part of the farm is right here, and it's weird, but it works. So let me put some of this other stuff away. I have not used my storage, normal storage setup here yet. So let's see, get rid of some of this stuff. Like I said, it is loud. I'm sorry for that. I did turn down some of the mob noises. So they kind of get stuck in here between these trapdoors. Otherwise, they'd be bouncing in here like ping pong balls, and they were doing that before. But so they just sort of stack up like this, and here, let's just go to sleep real first. Spawn rates seem to be affected by night, but I'm not sure why that's a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. But anyway, like I said, this is my own design. I didn't really follow anybody else's because I don't think anybody's ever tried to build one quite like this. I don't know that they should even actually. But so there we go. We just used our sword on them. We've got all these buffs from the 2 beacons, and it's a little quieter now. And then we get all the cool blocks from there, and we also get a lot of fish. So much fish. And you just kind of wait around. They give you a lot more XP than regular mobs, so that was one of the main reasons I decided to use this as my main way to regain XP and re-enchant gear and such. All the netherite stuff, all the diamonds. I had a lot of that sitting around from various things. So yeah. So again, just kind of get in here. They do some damage to you. The beacons negate a lot of it. There is like a mob cap. You can't just like entity cram them in there or anything. But yeah, it's it's a great way to get XP and get some materials for the prismarine crystals, shards, stuff like that. Um, I'll probably be doing more things out here in this area, but I'm in no rush. I kind of miss being back at my base. But all right, let's see what we got here. I had one more thing in mind. Let's see. Where's, what do I need? I need more iron. There's iron. What? Where's the shield? Oh, it's right there. Alright, let's make a shield. Let's do some crazy stuff. Alright, we'll put that away, put that away. Actually, can put the tools away too. Keep one tool. Yeah, I gotta reorganize the chests out here, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, okay. Just go with this. Alright, so we're just gonna do, yeah, we're just gonna try to do the trial chamber with Ominous and see if we can get anything cool from that. We have some protection with the beacon. I don't know if it was the right settings on the beacon, but let's start at this end. This is the other side of the trial chamber. I know some people have set up trial chambers as farms. I'm gonna look into that maybe a little. I don't know how often I would be doing this, but yeah, shoot, I needed one of those ominous potions. Yeah, let's go back and get. Here we go. Should have a ender chest, more ender chests, all the ender chests. All right, I had one of these here. Was that? That's Omen 3. What's that? These get kind of dicey sometimes. I think I was having a hard time on hard doing an ominous potion raid thing here. Alright, we'll start at this end. I'm more familiar with this end of the trial chamber. I'm this close to learning how to do potions. I'm seeing the need for those very much so. Alright, so let's drink this. And let's go. So these guys can drop some very good gear. Actually, they drop diamond gear, diamond swords, diamond armor. Some of these were already here, so I'm not. I've cleared out some of this chamber room, so here's my my beacons right here. There's a lot of guys in there. There's also a bunch of water in here, and they seem to be stuck in the water. Oh yeah, there's a lot of baby zombies in this one. Not really a big fan of those guys. Oh, hello there. You found me. So in theory, if I stay close to the beacon, I'll get regen and resistance. This isn't nearly as bad as playing it on hard. It's almost like a shooting gallery. Oh yeah, your model is not right. I don't know what's wrong with that, but and you're drowned already, so I'm gonna drain the water out of here. There's a couple places where there's water. I think that model where the swords are being on their side, that's some kind of actions and stuff messed up kind of thing. Again, this is not as bad. Oh, the beacon. The beacon's kind of cheaty, but that's okay. I earned the beacon, and so they should be dropping keys somewhere around here, and I just haven't. The whole key thing gets very confusing very quickly for me. Oh yeah, there's some action going on now. I kind of want to go eat somewhere. Let's go. Yeah, this is dicey. But I got my little hidey hole back here. Kind of let the guys come play with me in here. There's all these extra potions that they use that cause all these other effects to happen, like these spider web things. See, look, there's a diamond helmet with protection 4 on it, and another one with protection 4. So we'll just throw a lot of this junk in the chest. You fill up with a lot of junk in a lot of these things pretty quickly. But once you clear a room, you should get access to a special key. And the key gives you a chance to get a piece for the mace. I guess it gets more difficult if you have more people playing, but I play solo on my Forever World, so that's probably not going to happen. We won't clear the entire place, we'll just clear this one room and see what we get. Obviously there's more things I could do with like lighting and barricades, fencing maybe, gates, stuff like that too. So there's a potion, that would be handy. Potion of regeneration. Alright, there it is, ominous key. So I've gotten a few cool things with the key, but not the part for the mace. It's kind of a random thing. Hello. And I just have to remember it requires a specific location for the key, and I need to mark off where that is. I thought it was, yeah, I'm not sure. That's a spawner, right? That's a spawner. This is a key. Not that key. It looks very different actually. Usually it's up high. That's the spawner. That's the spawner. Usually it makes like a noise when you get the key close to where it's supposed to go. Where? It's not here. It's not there. There's no more areas here. Anyway, this game's confusing. Is it up here? No. Alright, let's heal up. There's another place to use a key over here. This is another room. See, there's a place to use a key up there. But I don't think that this key works in this room. See, it doesn't work in that. So confused. Gets a little chaotic in here with all the mobs. Like I said, I've got a beacon here. If this isn't enough, I can always set up a second. That is something I'm thinking about. But then again, I'm not sure how often I'm going to raid the trial chambers, unless I wanted to farm the breeze materials, but I don't even know what I would use them for. So we'll clear this room and use the key in this room. I still haven't figured out where the key to the other room goes. I also thought it would be funny as heck to launch a wither fight in here. I'm sure I would die, but it would still be funny. So that may be some kind of like side project, side video I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna die, it looks like, but get these skeletons away, that's for sure. And there's still a breeze around here somewhere. This is on normal, but it was a bad omen 4 or whatever, but somebody said that bad omen things only have to do with the length of the omen, not the... It's not like villages, so unless it's different on Bedrock, which it could be, who knows. So yeah, this thing, the slime thing is you kill somebody and then slime spawn. It's bizarre, but it's a potion, and it's one of these lingering potions on the ground here or something. All the slime are stuck in the cobwebs. It's hilarious. I think we just have to kill the breeze now. Or oh, there's a key up here. Alright, now we have 3. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with 3. But let's kill this. Where is he? There you are. You jump around a lot. Let's see. Alright, he's done. Now I think I just have slimes to deal with. Alright, let's try one of these keys, see what it does. Seriously? Killing me, guys. Really? Oh look, another key. Yay. Where do I use the key? Maybe I have to kill the slimes. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know how to play this game, but the trial chambers just prove so much junk. So much junk. Alright, this room is clear. Let's just throw away a bunch of this useless junk. Just make sure I don't throw my bow away. That would be good. We'll keep that. Keep that protection for armor. Again, key. Key. That's part of the game that part of the map I haven't been through. Usually there's like a little noise it makes when you get near the place to use the key. It's like an unlock a key noise. And I am not hearing it. Those are spawners. They're not key places. There's no key place there. I swear this happened the last time I tried to do a trial chamber on video. I thought they're supposed to be able to be done multiple times. Unless there's like a timer reset or something I'm missing. I don't know. I'm really confused. But yeah, let's just call it. That's just weird. All right, those are there. All right, so yeah, this is the side. This is the mirror side of the other side. I was gonna hopefully get more guardians to spawn on this side, and this, so then I could just kill them on one side and then go over to the other side and kill them on that side. But they do seem to congregate on one chamber and then sort of scatter to the other chamber. But yeah, so let's just call it here. All right, stand next to the noisy guardians. All right, my name is Ron. This has been a tour through part of my Let's Play Survival Series world on a PlayStation 5 running Bedrock. This episode I made a guardian farm, and I lost all my gear before that, so the levels really came in handy, and the iron farm helped with a lot of stuff too. I've got this idea that I don't actually need to worry about like putting mending on every single piece of gear or equipment, because I'm just spending time just mending gear. I know some people play that way, so I'm gonna try to play like a modified way. So some of my tools I may not make netherite, some of them I may not put mending on. They're gonna break. I'll dig more diamonds, I'll replace the enchantments on the new gear, and just go from there. So that's my thought on that kind of a thing, because I don't want to just keep spending on my version of Bedrock. I have a really hard time repairing tools with XP. The only real easy way to do that is trading with villagers, and that gets pretty boring pretty quick. So anyway, yeah. So again, my name is Ron. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, if you want to leave a comment or a question, maybe you know why my why my trial chamber keys never work. I have trial keys. I have trial chambers. I've run them. I thought I can run them again and get more keys, use the keys again. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. So this weekend, there's a Minecraft event. They're going to soon enough release the latest update and give us some hints on what the next update will have in it. So that should be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing what that's all about. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Thank you. Bye.